We all have fears in our life, but we can use those fears and turn them into fuel. So what kind of fears do you have in your life? Fear of not growing enough or fast enough. The fear of choosing a path and then realizing in the middle of the way that it's the wrong path. Or the fear that something is not going to be perfect. That, by the way, is called procrastination, because the fear of something not being perfect, and then you don't even start. But how can you actually overcome fear? It's not so much about overcoming fear. It's more about reframing it, because fear can actually become your fuel. For me, I worry I'm going to die tomorrow and I have nothing to show for. There's no value that I left in the world. So that's a fuel for me. My fear becomes a fuel to build a brand and share what I learned for other people's benefit. And fear is also a good sign that something is big enough to worry about. So if you're afraid to go on that stage or open that Instagram account or build a business, don't think about it like, I'm afraid to do this, so I'm not made for it because I'm not confident enough. Think about it like this. Write down, what is your fear? Number 2, figure out, is it big enough to worry about? And number 3, how would my life change if I would face that fear? If you would build that business, if you would go out and present in front of 100 people, 200 people, how would your life change? Fear is not something negative. It's actually a helper in your life to signify that something is worth it. Something is so big that it's actually worth worrying and thinking about it and figuring out how to overcome it or how to achieve it. And fear can be like the wood that you put into a fire. You have to keep fueling the fire with that wood, and that wood is your fear. Keep thinking about what makes you afraid and keep going and pushing towards that comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone, because that's how you get into the growth zone. So what is the fear that you're facing right now? Leave down in the comments, what is one fear that you're facing that will change your life to the better if you would face it? If you loved this video, please make sure that you like and subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear this. And I'll see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.